Hi everyone, it's Vicky. Recently I bought the Speak Life devotional from Illustrated Faith, and while I was putting it together I thought I need to turn the camera on. I haven't done any videos for YouTube lately, and I had my music on in the background, so I've muted the video and I'm doing a voiceover now a week later. I am a bit out of practice with my voiceovers, so it'll take me a while to get back into the swing of things. I've retaken this audio a number of times, so I think I'm just going to go now and do the talking, and if I make mistakes, then I'm just going to leave it. I printed my PDF files out onto regular copy paper, and I folded all those pages in half. I wasn't sure if I was going to bind it with threads or elastics, and then I just decided to glue the pages together. So I'm using a glue stick, and you can see here I'm just gluing the pages to each other. I used to do this with the journals, and I would glue three sides, and I would either leave the top open or the side open and use it as a pocket. But for this one I'm just gluing all the pages together and making a booklet. The front cover and the back cover, they don't print two to a page, they print on individual pages, so I have to glue those on, and you'll see me do this here. I glue it on and then I cut around afterwards. Because the paper I'm using is quite thin, I can see through it, so I can see the edges of the book, and I can see where to line up my cover so that I get the words on and that color block. And then I take my scissors and I'm just going to cut around the edges. You'll see that I open it and I close it, and I'm finding the best way to cut. I want to cut against the inside because I'm using those lines to be like a template for me. I didn't want to go and get my paper trimmer or my craft knife. I had some music playing and I was just crafting away. So that's why I'm using my scissors. So the spine is a bit messy, and I'm going to get some masking tape. I like to use masking tape in journals. It's a lot like washi tape, but it comes a bit thicker, so the width of it is thicker, it's wider, and it will cover the front and the back and the spine. My spine's not very thick, but I did need it to go around all three of those. I always add glue stick to my washi tape and my masking tape just to make it stick more permanently. Sometimes if you don't add that glue stick, it can peel up. So here you can see I'm gluing it to, I think that's the back, and then I bend it over, I trim the edges first, I bend it over the spine, and then I pull it to the front. And you can't just bend it over and push it down. You sort of got to pull it into the right position. As you can see, I'm just being a bit firmer with it there on the front. And I really like the way that this masking tape looks. It's clear. It sort of melts into the background. And you'll see that I'm going to rub the spine against the desk, and that's just to make it more squared off. And I love the way that turned out. Next, I'm making an envelope to hold all the ephemera. So the Speak Life devotional comes with some extras that you can buy, and they're all the little pictures and words, and I bought some labels as well. And I need somewhere to store them so that when I use them for my Bible journaling, they're all in the same place. So I used this envelope. I got it in some mail. It's like a return envelope, so it hasn't been used. And I'm using my glue stick to put glue all over the front of the envelope, and then I'm gluing the top layer of a serviette or a napkin onto the top of the envelope. So the words are still showing through. You can still see it's an envelope, but it looks like someone's done some watercolor paintings and painted all those flowers along the bottom. I'm trimming off the edge of the napkin. As you can see, it's a little bit harder because it is very thin. And then I do need to go around with my glue stick and just glue those edges, because those edges want to curl up. And I love the way that looks. So I put in some of the ephemera I've already cut out. I then start cutting out some more. I did fussy cut around everything. Here you just see me snipping them apart, but I cut all the video footage of me doing lots of cutting because it was a bit boring, and I'm stuffing all those bits in my envelope. And I'm using this little piece that says Speak Life as a stamp on my envelope. And I'm going to tuck that envelope in the front of my journal or my booklet, and it will be there for me when I need to use all these pieces in my Bible journaling. And it's done. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye.